kind of breaking down all of the draft grades for the Arizona Cardinals. Bleacher Report, A, ESPN, Kuiper,
I have no idea what this is. This doesn't look familiar to me.
A-, NFL.com, A, New York Post, A-, PFF, A+, hell yeah. The Ringer, B+. I'm going to skip over one for now. SI, B-. We know Albert Breer's probably pissed off about the Diop trade not going down. USA Today, A-. Washington Post, B+. Then there's Sporting News. Sporting News, according to Nightingale Sunset, wants the D, where they're giving the D to the Arizona Cardinals in terms of a D grade. Bull Brock. I saw this today, and I'm going to be frank with everybody. My immediate reaction, with all due respect, was I did not know Sporting News was still around. I grew up in Central Illinois. My dad every week got a Sporting News magazine, and it had like 20 pages. It was like paper mache. We got that every single week, or maybe it was bi-monthly. It's a fixture in our house. So this cuts deep, Sporting News. And then I looked at the author of this article. God love him. He follows me on Twitter. So maybe
he does, really.
He hates my take so much that he gave this franchise a D in their NFL draft, Bo Brock.
That's an unbelievable picture that you painted, like of you coming in, the kids bullying you at the school, and you're going to your dad for advice.
Why am I getting bullied?
He's got a corncob pipe. And he says, come on, son. He puts down his old Sporting News paper.
Sporting News, East Bay magazine with all the shoes, right? My dad coached high school football. We had all the magazines, right?
Sporting Come on, son. What's bothering you? What are you so troubled about? They're picking on me, Daddy. No, it's unbelievable. I think we found out, though. So let me see if this matches up. So you follow the writer on Twitter. He follows you.
Yeah.
I think we've unmasked the writer of this article who gave the Cardinals a D. Look at it. It's Steve Keim, that rascal. That bastard. You rat bastard. Steve Keim. We knew it all along.
Not enough linebackers, Cardinals.
Steve's it's absurd, though. Okay, so I was looking at it. So I like you. I thought that the Sporting News has been
again.
6
That's
feet
no
under
disrespect.
For years.
Yeah.
And but then I looked it up. They actually have a fully operational website. It's great. Nice. They've got articles and everything. So I looked into the draft rankings, and this was the analysis from the writer and why he gave the Cardinals a D. The analysis with the Cardinals went into trade down mode to stockpile for new coach Jonathan Gannon and new GM Monty Ossenfort. But this is a very underwhelming outside of Ojulari and Williams, including a bit of a forced luxury pick in Johnson, prompted by Kyler Murray. Wilson, Gaines, and Toon were shaky selections in the middle with mild rebound with Papo and Clark. This guy had the Lions 6th. He had the Lions just barf-inducing draft class of a running back in the top 10, the second running back off the board. I'm sorry, at 12. And then an off-ball linebacker at 18 with Christian Gonzalez on the board. He had it 6th. Hendon Hooker couldn't fix that draft class and make it a top 10 draft class ever. This guy had him 6th.
Agent 47 is right. K1 hater over here. He saw the clip of Kyler Murray wanting Paris Johnson Jr. He thinks that Monty Ossenfort drafted Paris Johnson Jr. because Kyler Murray told him, and then said a left tackle. When you don't have a left tackle of note under 30, that's not broken down because he's had a bunch of NFL snaps.
A luxury pick.
And you take a luxury left tackle out of Ohio State. No. A luxury pick is an off-ball linebacker, tweener star linebacker out of Clemson after you, in 2019, you were under 500. That's a luxury pick. Paris Johnson Jr. is a cornerstone building block left tackle. And oh, by the way, you heisted the Houston Texans for their one next year. Everybody and their mother has the Cardinals and the Houston Texans finishing 1-2 in the NFL next year. Heist. It's a heist, but it's also a luxury. That's a hot take. You know, to each their own. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, as wrong as it is.
No, that is a horrible take. And just like the Sporting News, as far as this guy and how he builds rosters, it's from like 1995. Running back, linebacker in
Fullback.
the first round.
Gonna
He
draft him
has
as
the
fullback.
Lions 6th, and he's underwhelmed by the Cardinals. And let's take inventory again of what he said about the Cardinals. He said it was a luxury pick at tackle, a premium position in the first round. He liked Ojulari second, and he also liked Garrett Williams third. So he liked 1, 2, and 3, even though he called Paris Johnson a luxury. And then he thought that they missed on Wilson, and they missed on Gaines, and they missed on Tune. But then he kind of thought they had decent picks at the back end. So, I mean, he likes 5 or 6 of their 9 picks, and he's underwhelmed.